everybody. Welcome back to Covers and Commentary, and welcome back to another episode of Drummer Reacts. And it is my favorite thing to do here on this channel, aside from listen to auto music, which is listening to artists learn a song for the first time on Drumeo. And this time, it is an artist who I'm not super familiar with. I recognize his name. It's Frank Bellucci, who, if I remember correctly, I think he's a freelance drummer. I don't know if he's specifically tied to any bands, but I'm familiar with his name. But I am very familiar with the music, the band that he's playing, or playing to, and is going to be learning for the first time because we're listening to Rob Zombie. I don't know which song, because there's a lot that you could throw at somebody, but he is going to be listening to and learning a Rob Zombie song for the first time. And I don't know what his music background is. The last one I did... the person we listened to before, he was a jazz drummer, so a lot of the stuff that he did made sense as a jazz drummer trying to learn heavy metal. So I guess we'll figure out what his styling is and how he plays this. So let's dive in.
I think it's something like this.
Oh, he's a jazz drummer for sure.
Ooh, boy.
Or maybe not.
First I thought it was Metallica.
Some industrial metal for your Tuesday morning.
Is he a lefty?
Oh,
He's
I
a
can
lefty.
just imagine the double bass going on in this thing.
It's the perfect song for Halloween.
It's Dragula. Of course it is. Yeah,
Hello,
of course
folks.
it's Dragula.
Frank Bellucci here, Drumeo, beautiful place. Well, it's been my whole life playing drums.
He's
making
so
a living,
from New York.
Thankfully. In
New
doing
York.
so, in the last 46 years, in order to work, I had to learn many different styles and get involved in many situations. And that's everything from jazz to little rock, little funk, big band, which I love, and everything in between.
Is there any kind of music that you haven't played much of? Or
Oh, I don't, yeah, I haven't. Let's face it, I'm not doing no death metal or double bass, none of that. No, I haven't done any of that, that's for sure.
Interesting.
And, the funny thing
Jazz,
is, my
rock,
favorite
funk.
thing to play are ballads.
Well, you
I am going to take a wild guess and say that he's probably going to play not terribly like laid back considering the tone of the song, but depending on how he adapts to the song just right out of the gate, I'm going to say this now, depending on how he adapts to the song, the beat may be a little more syncopated than what it originally was. I don't know that for a fact, but it is interesting now that we know that he is a because like I said, I know that he's a freelance drummer, but yeah, I thought he was like more of a one style drummer, but I guess if you play long enough, you kind of touch on everything. So let's get going.
might be in luck today.
Oh, yeah?
We'll see. We'll see what
He
fate
is so
decides.
New York, though.
Now, this is not live, is it?
This is not live.
Ooh, boy.
All right, so here is a beautiful ballad.
A
coming your
beautiful
way.
ballad.
Perfect. See how this goes.
Yeah. He's doing the same thing. He's taking down notes. Good man. Creating a lead sheet. Yep. So what he's doing, we've seen this before. It's interesting they use the term lead sheet because we didn't really see that before. Like I just told about how you build a song structure. You can write the song structure down. That's basically... I assume that's what he's doing. Hopefully they'll show what he made there. But yeah, he's practicing active listening, which we know what that is now if you've watched any of these videos on their channel or mine, which I linked their channel down below with this video if you don't like my commentary. But anyway, yeah, so he's taking notes down. I want to see, hopefully we get to see what that is. Purse to study the song, key moments and energy. Yep. Oh, okay. I thought I said he is. Okay, he's listening to a drumless track. Yep. In the breeze. Yeah, I love this song too. He is, oh my god, he is a lefty drummer. Hold on. I want to see that kit. Let me see that kit. It is totally inverted. I love it. I love it. So he's working with some Sabians all the way around. Good man. We've got HHX, AAX. Yeah, always closed high on what I would consider the normal side, the right-handed play side, but he's completely flipped. So instead of left to right, snare, tom, floor tom, he's going 2 floor toms on the left, mid toms inverted, and then a dedicated snare all the way over on the right, which is, and then he's got his hi-hat. So he's not playing like this, crosshand, da, da, da. He's playing da, 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 which there are a lot of people who can do sort of ambidextrous drumming, but normally the kit is set up the way we've seen a lot of them in other videos, where it's a cross like this, your right hand crosses your left, and ba ba ba. And then you can do some things where it's like you're keeping time with your left on the left side hi-hat while you're using your right hand on the snare. But yeah, in this case, he's fully da da da. He's playing totally flipped. So that's really, really, really cool. I knew a drummer like that. One of the bands I listened to on this channel, Skyhawk Drive, their drummer Fred, he's a lefty drummer, and yeah, it's a total mind twist to try to play on a kit like that if you're used to right-handed drums. The back of my yeah, baby. I'm in the back of my Dragula. Love those two splashes, though.
All right. How's it looking?
Oh, like an accident on the Long Island Expressway.
God, he is so New York.
I think it's something like this.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that works on everything.
It works on everything.
On the sheet there.
I just made like
show me.
2-bar click, and then there's 4 bars of some kind of just I didn't even music. 4 bars. Then that letter A, that vocal thing comes in, and I just put like an A and a B because the vocal thing is very light. I don't even know if there's drums there. It sounds like drums could be out.
Got it.
That's how I look. And then, I just put like when it's heavy music and then a guitar riff I could maybe play off of just to make a fast thing. And then it's back to that verse, if you will. But the verse is like 8 bars, but that first 4 bars is like pretty light.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's got it.
I don't know if
it's light for metal. It's not light actually, but it is light for a metal song.
If there's drums, so I'll have to just...
Well, you'll find out later. So,
yeah, it's
let's
funny.
go with this for now. What do you think of the song? Do you know it?
No. No.
Have you ever played anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure in my recently, no, it doesn't work on a restaurant gig. But
yeah, no kidding.
I've played aggressive stuff like that before. I have no idea what the drummer did, but I'll have to just go whatever comes out now.
All right, let's see what happens.
What the heck?
Yeah, let's do it. He's getting it. That is, yeah. God, that is... It throws me off so much watching him do those fills left-handed. Like, everything's backwards in my brain. So not only am I trying to see... Like, I'm trying to piece together how he analyzed the song, but add to that the fact that we're trying to, like, piece together what he's doing backwards. Like, oh my God. That is such a jazz drummer thing to do, by the way. So, one of the go-tos I've seen with a lot of jazz drummers, no matter how heavy the song is that they want to play, it's not, let me beat the crap out of my crash ride or my crash cymbal to really get that energy out there. A lot of jazz drummers who I've known or I've talked with in studios, it's not a heavy smash on a crash ride. It is always, let me play, if it's heavy... Like, the only cymbal that exists for them for timekeeping, to a degree, not all of them, but to a degree, from the folks I know, the only timekeeping cymbal is the ride cymbal. That's it. Your ting ting ting, that's your timekeeper along with your hi-hat. That is it. So when it's a heavier song, it's not beat the crap out of the crash ride. It's let me play deeper on the ride cymbal, because the deeper you go on the ride cymbal, meaning the closer to the center you go, the darker the tone, the more accented the bell is, the heavier it sounds for jazz, or even for like some hip hop and R&B and stuff like that. But never beat the snot out of the crash ride, or at least, you know, they have to really make a conscious effort to do that, because your go-to is always ride cymbal. And then if it gets lighter but you're staying on the cymbal, you're shallower on the cymbal, you're playing on the outside, because that's washier, it's got a lighter tone to it. So seeing him finish that fill and then for the chorus go deep into the ride cymbal instead of hitting the crash ride that he's got just to the left of it is, yeah, that's pretty common. Yep. All the other cymbals on that kit are for accenting. Oh my god, that fill left-handed. Oh, my brain hurts. Oh, this hurts my brain. Okay. He's staying really well on time, though. Yeah! Back on the ride. What did I say? I love it. Oh my god, let me go back and watch that again. That moment of just like, it sounded like he was going to beat the snot out of the ride cymbal, maybe get a bit more heavy on it, but right back into just deep on the cymbal, not using the shaft of the stick, but using the tip of the drumstick. Like, watch this. You hear a bit of a wash. He hits the very edge of the ride cymbal right at the start of the chorus, but doesn't stay on it. This is great. Oh, man. Yeah, that left. Leading with the left. That is so hard for me still. Oh, hold on. I just realized something. I was so confused. So, yep, that's what I thought it was. I'm going to zoom in here real quick. You can see a cable running up over the bass drum. I was trying to figure out what that was, and then when I saw his foot camera, which I'm not going to go and find here, I'll put it in the edit. When I saw that, I was like, he's not playing double pedal. Like he has a single beater on the pedal. So what is that extra pedal for? He doesn't have an always closed hi-hat over here on the left. He has a second hi-hat that he's got a cable clutch to. The clutch is what you open and close the hi-hat with. He's got a cable clutch run to it so that he can actuate it like the regular hi-hat that he's got over on the right side. That, I have not seen one of those in a long time. I don't remember the last time I saw one of those. They're not common, but it's really cool. Or I guess the spaces that I've worked in, they're not common. I shouldn't say they're not common, period. But the spaces I've worked in, they were not common. You just had like basically a hi-hat on a stand just sealed. So that way if you're doing double bass and you want to keep a hi-hat click, you can do that. So anyway, let's keep going. He made a conscious effort. And he's beating the crap out of China. I love it. Let's go back. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong hand for him. This is great. Left-handed fill. Let's watch it again. I want to see that. And back to the ride cymbal. Yes, sir. Come on, there's a crash ride just begging to be beat. Come on, do it. Hell, I'll take the China. Just that sheet is really working for him, I'll tell you what. Yeah. This is awesome.
The lead sheet worked.
Oh my god, do that. I want to see that again. Do that drum roll. God, that dude's an animal. Yeah, that lead sheet does work, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I got.
Well, I want to play you the original.
Oh, boy.
Great.
So this song, it's John Tempesta on drums. Plays with the Cult, Rob Zombie, of course. And this is a Rob Zombie song called Dragula.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir.
First, I thought it was Metallica.
That was a good guess. This is some industrial metal for your Tuesday morning.
Oh, I could just
metal.
imagine the double bass going on in this thing.
Surprisingly
Well,
not.
Here's the original with drums.
Let's see what comes out.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that bass drum was going to be quarter notes.
He knew it.
What do you think?
Yeah, and that quarter note was my initial feel, like an intro like that.
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't think he played all. Yeah, that's funny, because then I'm thinking, oh, man, if it's a heavy thing, I don't think they're going to be playing regular. But yeah, that's what it lends itself, yeah.
Yes,
Funny.
sir.
Well, you crushed it. It was awesome.
That
Yes,
wasn't
you
that bad.
did.
Yeah, I like some of the things that you chose. Like, I feel like the studio version there was pretty, like, straightforward with the quarters. Even the grooves just kind of opened up all the way through.
that
But
was
you had some
great.
cool stuff on the ride and moving around to the toms and stuff. So
Yeah, the Tom thing I kind of felt in that one segment with the guitar riff.
yeah, totally. It's the perfect
Yeah.
song for Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. Well, folks, that was my take on it. I did end up making a little cheat sheet, but that's what I got from it.
Cheat sheets, man, that don't matter. Like, you know, some people you got to fill in the space if you're not 100% sure. Some people can just play by feel better than others. And, I mean, for his style of play, it makes sense that he did that, but yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't really tank. But that was fun. Thanks.
Great attitude. Great attitude. Yep, look at that background there. He's playing. I mentioned this in a previous video, but like, you know, you normally get like when you're playing normally, you got the like. I should put a drumstick on my desk just to explain this, but like you normally have the play like this, where you're holding it either upright or over. So you got like the look, or you've got it held down, so like your hands sideways. This is usually faster, holding it like this. This not quite as fast, though. You can speed it up if you practice enough, but it allows for more power. He playing jazz is more traditional, holding it like God, I'm out of practice on this, holding it more like this. So you get that like it's more the flick of the wrist. You get that kind of sound to it, or sound style to it. So yep. Anyway, that was really fun to watch. Now I know that I need to put a drumstick on my desk to explain some of this stuff. But anyway, that was awesome. Let me finish out the video. That was it. All right, cool. Either way, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will, as always, leave a link down below so you can go ahead and watch this on your own. If you don't want my commentary, you can, of course, also follow their channel. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and like this video, and if you want to see more like it, you can go ahead and subscribe. I do these every Monday and Friday with more stuff coming out hopefully soon, and that is it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it again, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here, and have a good one.